Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim? Impressive jump! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And this is Aguero. It's Aguero! It's bounced back off the post. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Scholes. And now the breakaway. Cole gets on his bike and on the move. He is through here. Great chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aguero! Aguero! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running. He's having a pop! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
De Bruyne. And he's following up! Off the post! That has been knocked clear. Not the most accurate pass. That's a good ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Aguero. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from Robertson.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. For Rice. And here's Haaland. And the shot's on here. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Gerrard. That looks a good ball through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ferdinand gets it clear. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. So what can they make of this? And he plays one through. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? Cole! And he's being shifted off it. Cole, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rodri. And it's Scholes. Oh, this is a great position.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rice. And it's De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Torres! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Haaland. Delivered in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Scholes.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Robertson. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through.
The attendance
That'll be a
for this
corner.
match is 72,306. Substitution for Manchester United. Number
It's
25.
their second corner of the game.
Andy Cole. Coming on the field is
Oh, that one's going nowhere.
Fernando Torres.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And Boma really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. Here comes the corner. Well, now it's a race for the ball. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Robertson. And he's intervened well there. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. And there's his goal. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That has been slung wide. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a shot. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great vision, and he welcomes it in. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rodri. Tries one from range.
Might want to be careful there.
Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Looking for options for movement. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Haaland. Ødegaard bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ødegaard. Gerrard. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Scholes. And he's found a way past. Rodri. 2 minutes to be added on. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Haaland. And this is Torres. Torres! Oh, crossbar! And that has been cleared. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Would everyone like to
How will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, no joy this time. Ugarte. Shaw. Now it's McAllister. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Look at the space. He's having a shot! It's there!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
Chance! And he's heaved it away. Ugarte. Now it's Alvarez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Alvarez.
Oh, really well played.
Nicely worked. He's found the shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That's a little off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Mazraoui gets a foot in here. No foul, says the referee. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Skims one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Shevchenko. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And De Bruyne! You've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Rice. Incoming, a header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Van Nistelrooy, looking to play. Oh, shooting chance! And he's found the net! Right back in the game! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. He is through here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mazraoui puts the ball in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Van Nistelrooy, very much a man of this moment. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Driving forward. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Deftly away. Rice cuts it out. James. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's De Bruyne. Always onto this. Shaw. Ugarte. Looking for a... He's had a shot! Now it's Haaland. Nicely spread.
2 added minutes.
Crosses it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that's a goal kick. And here's De Bruyne. And that interception was most... And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's De Bruyne. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne gets flagged offside. It's a good spell of possession, this. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Alvarez. Shaw. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Good ball, good... And the shot! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 13, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Number 8, Kevin De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 19, Brian Mbeumo.
Out of play for a throw.
Martin Odegaard.
Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's... Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's nice. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to... Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Elects to cross. Nice interception, well timed. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Mbeumo. McAllister looking to add to his goal. And the counter is on. And it's Van Dijk. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbeumo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's gone in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alvarez. That is good progress on the left. He's got away. Oh, great run, magical. Alvarez with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Odegaard. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Substitution for Liverpool, number 2. Virgil
So
van
changes
Dijk.
afoot here, and
Number
from
3,
both sides.
Joshua
It's
Gvardiol.
turning into quite a gem, this.
Number 7.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a promising position, and he's quick to get rid. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. And it's Palmer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Big chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Chance for a shot! And he has his goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Liverpool.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Jet Spence.
Liverpool have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Pass somewhat off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's had it taken off him. That's at the end. Liverpool can celebrate now. They have exactly what they crave.
Please make sure you keep your baggage with you.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, hello and welcome
today's
to you
match.
all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more...
A header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
After 2
He
minutes,
watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Looking for options for movement. Drogba! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, that's been intercepted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Drogba. Trossard. That's an imaginative pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Trossard. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. Gerrard tries a shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a decent clearance. And here's De Bruyne. That's a good... And De Bruyne! It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's been cut out, well played. Rice. Now it's Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Drogba. Oh, a guilty Drogba! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Drogba clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Long ball by the goalkeeper. 30 minutes gone. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Drogba. And he's quick to snatch it back. Spence. Can he get it through? Now it's Rice. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Goal!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Things really are
today's match.
heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good chance here! Oh, he's hit the bar! Lofted in. What a throw in. And this is Aguero. Hazard. And he's running through. Hazard! Now it's Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Aguero. And he's worked it through. Takes a shot! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Aguero. And he's lost his man here. And this is Shevchenko. Spence. And he's there to make the challenge. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Haaland. Oh, no joy this time. Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Newcastle really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Torres. Spence. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Van Dijk gets it away. And that is expert. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous...
Rice! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hazard, never out of the action for very long. Vieira. Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. And the through ball. And the finish! Wonderful Aguero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scorer for
And
Newcastle
the comeback is
after 23
complete!
minutes is
unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Aguero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Newcastle with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
And a chance! We've got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
It's Asa! That's another chance! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Newcastle leading. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Newcastle now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
So no flag here. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising!